Hey guys, let's start the 75th episode of Daily Football News and know what has happened in the past 24 hours. Will Kane play against Man City? Grealish on Guardiola. What happens with Messi's number 10? Why Laporta has been criticized? Messi and Dani Alves trophies race. United enter Messi race. Mbappe a deal. Let's quickly find out all of these in this video. Before starting this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. So at first, without delay, let's get to know some main news of the day. Lionel Messi has reached a total agreement to join Paris Saint-Germain as a free agent. Paris Saint-Germain will announce soon the signing of Leo Messi. Agreement reached until June 2023 plus option to extend until 2024. Messi will now receive €25 million net per season as a guaranteed salary plus add-ons, so its potential total salary is around €35 million per season. PSG has been the only club to contact Leo and Jorge Messi directly, not using any intermediary. Talks have been opened last Thursday, just after Barcelona's official statement. Messi turned down PSG and Man City bids in April as he only wanted to stay at Barcelona. Now PSG was trying again and Leo accepted after leaving Barca because of La Liga rules. Messi will be unveiled in the next hours as the new PSG player. Neymar was pushing to have his friend Leo in Paris. Nasser Al-Khelaifi and Leonardo have been working on the deal no stop. How do you rate this move? Comment down below. Lionel Messi's father Jorge Messi has confirmed that his son is signing a deal with PSG. Jorge Messi has just confirmed to La Sexta, yes, Leo's gonna sign with Paris Saint-Germain today. Messi's camp working directly with PSG to plan for the press conference and official unveiling on Wednesday. They are flying for PSG soon as confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. In addition to saying his tactics are out of this world, Grealish had plenty of kind words to say about his new manager. The new Manchester City signing says that Guardiola's presence was key to his decision to sign for the club. A bit of everything, he replied when asked what makes Guardiola so special. Man management especially, the likes of Raheem and Phil. I think a few years back people were saying about Phil to go on loan, but he's kept him around and transformed him into one of the best talents in the world. Raheem is one of the best wingers in the world as well now. I feel like he can take my game to the next level. I'm going to learn off every day and I can't wait to work with him. The way he is in training is unbelievable. The stuff he says, it's stuff I would never think of, but it just works. Everyone here is so desperate to play under him. Tap was a massive factor in me coming here. It certainly appears that Kane will at least be available for selection. With Nuno telling Sky Sports, all the players in the squad that works daily will be options for us. Then it's up to us to decide. Kane's alleged snubbing of Tottenham's preseason was recently rubbished by the man himself, insisting that his return on City, which was later than other Spurs players, was planned. Nuno refused to be drawn on the situation, instead preferring to focus on sitting down with his star man to talk things through. It's not about that, he said of the timing of Kane's return. It's about what we have to do to solve the situation. This is important. First of all, we have to speak. This is going to happen today, and after that, we hope to solve all situations. We have to solve it together. Everybody involved has to solve it together. Speaking, having a nice conversation, and putting out our opinions, but everybody together. As mentioned, Guardiola has admitted that City are keen on bringing Kane to the Etihad, but made it clear that it depends on whether Tottenham are willing to sit down and negotiate. He's a player for Tottenham. If they don't want to negotiate, it's finished, he said. If they are open to negotiating, I think not just Man City but many clubs in the world want to sign him. We are not an exception. But it depends on Tottenham. It's different from Jack Grealish. He had a release clause and he is different. Harry Kane is an exceptional, extraordinary striker. No doubts about that, of course. We are interested, but he is a Tottenham player. And if they don't want to negotiate, there is nothing more to say. If they want to, we will try. An all-time great heading for the exits at Camp Nou has stated that he wants to better the medal haul of a decorated former teammate. Dani Alves has told Lionel Messi, "You can surpass me whenever you want," after learning that his former Barcelona teammate has his sights set on a record-setting trophy haul. Messi told reporters at a remarkable press conference that saw him sever ties with the only club side that he has represented at senior level. "I want to finish my last years competing for titles. I congratulate Dani Alves, who won the Olympic gold medal, and I warn him that I am going to fight to catch up with him and surpass him. That is my mentality." Alves has responded on Instagram by saying, "The greatest of all time, you can surpass me whenever you want. It will be one more assist for you. After my girlfriend, you are my best partner. Thank you for everything you gave us. Thank you for sharing so much. And thank you for letting me be part of your story. What an honor to be able to closely accompany your evolution, and thanks to Silvinho for connecting us. Don Leo Messi, continue making history wherever you want to go. There will always be a crazy guy at your service for all moments, especially the less good ones." Alves captained Brazil to gold medal glory at Tokyo 2020, with that success representing the 43rd of his glittering career. That haul makes him the most decorated player of all time, with nobody within touching distance of a man that is now back in his homeland with Sao Paulo. Alves has enjoyed success wherever he has been, with major honors at club level complemented by more on the international stage. His record trophy collection includes 6 La Liga titles, 3 Champions League crowns, 2 Europa League triumphs, 3 at the Club World Cup, 1 Serie A title, the Coppa Italia, 2 League One successes, 2 Copa America wins, and a bar of Olympic gold. Barca great Messi is the closest challenger to Alves at the top of the medal-winning stakes. He has also added to his collection in 2021, with a 7th Copa del Rey triumph with the Blaugrana followed by a memorable Copa America win with Argentina, his first senior international prize. Messi is also an Olympic champion from back in 2008. And now boasts 38 entries on his Roll of Honor. The vast majority of those successes have come with Barca, where he landed 10 La Liga titles, 4 Champions League crowns and 3 Club World Cup wins. Linking up with PSG, where a 2-year contract is said to be waiting for him, should help to keep Messi on the trophy trail. With the French giants preparing to bolster a strike force that already includes Brazil superstar Neymar and World Cup winner Kylian Mbappé, Lionel Messi's Barcelona exit leaves an iconic shirt vacant ahead of the 2021-2022 season. Having worn the shirt for well over a decade, Messi has been forced to move on from the Camp Nou, leaving the number 10 shirt up for grabs while he will likely wear a new number in Paris, should his move to Paris Saint-Germain be finalized. So, who will take number 10 in Barcelona? Nobody dared to touch it during the Joan Gamper Trophy win over Juventus, and it might well be left without anybody wearing it next season. There is no option to retire shirt numbers in La Liga Santander, unlike a tradition that has been seen in the NBA, in Serie A, and even in extreme cases in the Premier League, with Chelsea having retired Gianfranco Zola's number 25. While the number 10 shirt is iconic in football as a whole, it carries even more weight at Barcelona given the shoulders that have held it before, such as Romario, Ronaldinho, Diego Maradona, Rivaldo, and Messi. Lionel Messi's exit from Barcelona led to Jorge Lopez, a former member of the Espai Barca Commission, resigning from his post as he believes that the club did not do their all to keep the Argentine at the club. Without explicitly naming Barcelona president Joan Laporta, Lopez intimated that he bowed to pressure from club CEO Ferran Reverter to get Messi's wages off the books. There were 25 days left and I don't think everything that could have been done has been done. There was no real will to negotiate Messi's future, Lopez said on the program Queti High Jugs. With Messi's departure, the wage bill is lightened in the short term. But there are many players, managers, and staff members who are not needed. It's a question of reducing the wage bill with a player who could do it. I think there has been pressure from the CEO to save money on this salary. Many drastic things could have been done that have not been done. Lopez did come after Laporta for his involvement in the European Super League project, though, as he met with Real Madrid president Florentino Perez and Juventus chief Andrea Agnelli to discuss plans, all while Messi's future remained up in the air. It's a great project, but it's uncertain. I don't know what the cordial entente with the Real Madrid president is all about, Lopez noted. It's incomprehensible that while the Barcelona fans were crying over Leo's departure, Laporta was having a meal with the president of Real Madrid. We have to take care of our image. One of the intricacies that follows a transfer is that a player has to pick a new shirt number, often moving to a club where their previous number is already in use. That is the case with Lionel Messi at PSG, with the Parisian club offering him number 30. Messi had been offered the number 10 shirt by his friend, Neymar, but he refused, and one of the alternatives was the number 19, which he also wore in his youth. The number 30, though, is likely to be chosen, even though it's a number that usually is reserved for goalkeepers in League One. League One are excited to welcome such a star as Messi and will have no major issues with that being changed for the Argentine's arrival. Now we move on to some interesting news of the day. I'm different to every player in this squad, Grealish said at his introductory press conference. Raheem and wingers can go in behind, Riyad is an out-and-out dribbler. Phil has a bit of everything. I feel I can bring a lot to the team, and that's what the manager has brought me here for. Whether I'm a winger or an 8, 10, false 9, I feel I can bring a lot. When I watch City, there's so much attacking talent that can do everything. They're changing positions constantly. Even the few days I've been here, I've had 2 sessions. But it's crazy seeing the work Guardiola does. It's no surprise he's been so successful in his career. Some of his tactics are out of this world. I feel like I can bring a lot to the team. The manager will choose what position to play me in. Manchester City are preparing to open talks with Raheem Sterling about a new deal at the Etihad Stadium, says The Sun. Atletico Madrid, Arsenal, and Tottenham Hotspur have all shown an interest in Fiorentina striker Dusan Vlahovic, yet Corriere dello Sport claims that the Serbian's agent is in talks with La Viola about a renewal. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain left Southampton after one season in the first team back in 2011, but The Sun reports that the Saints are dreaming of bringing the Liverpool midfielder back to St. Mary's. Oxlade-Chamberlain has seen himself fall behind Liverpool's other midfielders in Jurgen Klopp's pecking order. Sporting CP has completed the signing of talented Uruguayan midfielder Manuel Ugarte from Famalicão. He has put pen to paper on a deal until 2026, and it includes a €60 million release clause. Bayern Munich sporting director Hasan Salihamidzic has spoken publicly about Erling Haaland, signifying interest from the Bavarians in the Dortmund striker. He is a great player, and I have heard that he is also a great boy. He has scored 60 goals in 60 games. If we don't look at him, we would be amateurs, he told Sport 1. However, Sky Germany would find it very difficult for Bayern to compete financially with other interested clubs due to Dortmund's asking price and the player's salary. Spanish journalist Albert Roge has stated that Alex Collada wants to stay in Barcelona. The player no longer wants to go out on loan and is determined to convince Ronald Koeman of his qualities. He has no intention of hearing any offers to go on loan, after coming close to moving to Club Brugge. According to Fabrizio Romano, Lukaku has completed most of his medical tests ahead of his return to Chelsea this morning in Milan. Romelu and his agents are heading to London later this week to finalize everything. The agreement will be announced in the next few days. According to Lion0sport.com, Messi's arrival would not signify the exit of Kylian Mbappé. The Frenchman is staying at PSG this season as things stand, as he has not yet received any offers. However, PSG has offered him a new deal to extend his contract, which ends in 2022. PSG are confident of overcoming financial fair play rules to have a dream front three of Messi, Neymar, and Mbappé. Despite Messi being close to a move to PSG, The Sun claims that Manchester United are preparing a contract offer to the Argentine, which would amount to €670,000 per week for 2 seasons. According to Fabrizio Romano, Manchester United will not accept a loan fee of less than €4 or €5 million for Diogo Dalot. The Red Devils are also considering keeping the Portuguese fullback if the right offer doesn't come in, to provide cover for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So, this was the end of our 75th episode. We will be back with more interesting news and transfer rumors tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon.